Hi everybody, and welcome to the live stream. You're in a very sunny Magic Studio today. I've picked the hottest day of the year so far, due to hit 30 degrees. So I've picked that day in a studio that is almost completely surrounded by glass. It's roasting hot. It's bright. I can barely see a thing. Even though the screens I'm looking at, I can see myself in the in the camera there. I can see there is a chat, but trying to read it will be almost impossible. Never mind trying to see what coins we've gotten and flip them and inspect them and talk about them. But I'm going to give it my very best shot. I'm sure we will manage just fine. So it's a little bit impromptu. This it was. I've ended up with £1,430 of £2 coins that I picked up from my new old mate Sue yesterday, and I thought, you know what, that's a massive amount of £2 coins. I'm quite ahead on a few weeks ahead on the £2 hunts that I do on a Sunday, so I thought, right, I'm going to hunt through them live. So yeah, and unannounced if you like. So hopefully there'll be a few people along to join us. Please do feel free to put something in the chat and chat along, and I'll try my very best to read it as we go. It's going to be on a little while, I would think. I'm going to check each £2 coin as we go, check it for rotations and errors. I've even got the microscope rigged up as well. So if I want to, if there's got any like kind of oddities or errors or little anomalies with that, I can stick it under the microscope. I'll give you a quick jazz of that now. So I've got a £2 coin under there now, so nice and super duper zoomed in, as you can see. That's got the IRB initials underneath the Queen's head there. So if we do get anything to see, I will certainly do that. So first thing I need to do, I can see the JD Whiskies in the chat. Hello Jack, hope you're well. Jack's a member of the channel. I can see your little logo next to your name. Are you still there? Do let me know if you're there. Please don't be shy in the chat, everyone. And the first and foremost, can you hear me? Because it's I always wonder whether I'm talking or talking to myself. Lady M and I do a live stream once a month for our channel members, and the first thing we need to do really is do a mic check to check that you can hear me okay. Hopefully that you can. So if anybody's out there, please just stick in the chat if you can hear me okay, and please don't be shy. Do be interactive. Any questions you want on the coins? If anybody new joins, well then please do ask away. And I'll try my very best to answer them in terms of mintages, and well, the mintages should be okay because I've got my £2 mat on here, so it's got all the mintages for each commemorative £2 coin that you can get in UK circulation, and I give you what I think regards value and things like that. And I say errors and fakes and oddities along the way, I'm sure. So Decimal Dan, thank you very much for confirming loud and clear, and Coin Patrol's in as well. Oh, thank you, Coin Patrol. I always love it when Coin Patrol joins a live stream. It's like royalty joining with such a fantastic channel, so big and huge. And not him, the channel, I mean. I've met Coin Patrol, and he's definitely not big and huge, but not big, if you get my meaning. So yeah, thank you very much for being here, Coin Patrol, and anybody else. Right, let anybody else who joins along as we go. Oh, and just to say as well, because every now and again people say, oh, want to drop a super chat in, or or send something to support the channel. Well, I've just set up. I explained it in a couple of videos time, I think on a Sunday. I've just set up. Oh no, I can't remember, but I've just set up Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to buy us a coffee, then there's a link in the. Oh, can I have I pinned it? Oh, flipping it! Can't even see me mouse on the old screen. I think I have pinned to the top of the comments. Yes, the link to Buy Me a Coffee. So it's brand new. Nobody's used it. If you want to be that first person to buy us a coffee, then please do feel free to find that link, and yeah, that will all help support channel funds, etc. And forgive me if I'm a bit late in the chat because it is hard to see. I'm out to kind of squint. That's Scarlett Smith, is it? I can see the channel. It is, if you're a channel member, it isn't half easier to see the chat because you get that little logo next to you. That's not me plugging for channel membership space, but if you want to, 99p, you want to become a channel member, it looks like Scarlett Smith, I would think, and it's that David Lister underneath, I think. I am planning to do a full shout out for all members because I will get the coins out in a minute. But yeah, that might happen as well. Hopefully that's still working. Got no tech guy either on standby. No Lady M, she's at a christening. No tech guy, so hopefully do let me know if the sound disappears or whatever. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Anyhow, so I've ended up down myself. I think we're a week. We filmed next week's videos for our 50p hunts, and I'm about 2 or 3 ahead, I think, on the £2 hunts on a Sunday. But I've got myself down a bit of a rabbit hole, really, in terms of trying to guess the names or talk about the names of channel members in the 50p hunt. And I kind of was trying to challenge Lady M, and then I ended up down a bit of a dark alley, to be honest. And I started naming channel members, and I feel really bad because I've missed some people out. And, you know, some people have been channel members for years, and, you know, proper mates, really. You know, some people I've met, and, you know. Anyhow, so what I've done is I've actually printed out all 53 current channel members, and at some point I'm going to shout out everybody. And I've even done it in datal order as well, so the people right from the start. So 60 months ago, or tomorrow it'll be 60 months exactly, or maybe Monday or Tuesday, maybe Tuesday. But yeah, some people have been a channel member in total for 59.8667 months. So there's a few people at the top of the charts there, if you like. And we've also got some new members as well. So 2 brand new members this month, which is great. And and Susie S joined a couple of months ago as well. So yeah, so I thought, right, okay, I need to, on a live stream, I need to make amends before the mess I make. I think it might be next week, next Tuesday. I think I start, and then bury myself by next Thursday. So anyhow, so I've got that. I'm going to do that at some point. And I say I'm going to do it in reverse order. I'm going to go with the brand new channel members, and then go right to the veterans. And there's some people tied to at the very, very top must have literally joined the minute that the memberships went live. So anyway, enough waffling around about that. Anyhow, right. So what have I got? Oh, I always have a little bit of a story as well. I think I always like to say where they come from. So I don't know whether you can see this. It's absolutely heavy as I don't know what. So this is a bag full of £2 coins. I can barely lift it up. It's just not because I'm weak. I'm a strong northern male, obviously, as you can see. A bear. In fact, I'm something like 50 or 60% grizzly bear as well. But yeah, so these are all in one bag. Can anybody hear this? I know you might not be able to see me, but are you able to hear this? Let me know in the chat. No, my phone has died. It's overheated after say about 25 minutes because I had it on for about 10 minutes just before I went live just to check everything. So can you let me know? I know you can't see me, but can you hear me okay? Let me know in the chat and I'll start with if I can get the audio, then I can work on the picture next. Sorry about this, everyone, but can you hear me? Put something in the chat if you can hear me, please. Ah, nice one. Thanks, Darren. Right, so that's half the battle then. And then what do we do regards picture? I'm going to switch so you'll be able to see me but not hear me, and then I'll see whether I can do something about that in a minute. Thanks, John. I'll come back to you, Peter, if I can. Regards there is a date. It is there. I'll come back to you in a minute once I've got some right. So you're going to see me face or my squinting face in a minute, but I'll see if I can get some audio. Right, can you hear me now? Hopefully that has given me some sound and a very, very close up. Very, very close up to I'm going. So is the sound back on this one? Can you hear me? And I just wonder whether I could use that one. There won't be. Might have to give it up as a bad job, I think. So the only other input is this. Ooh, I wonder how far the microscope goes. It'd be a pretty long coin hunt trying to do 1,400 and odd pound, 1,430 pounds worth of £2 coins. If you have to put everyone under a microscope, that's for sure. But yeah, okay, right. So bear with me. I'll see where we are camera wise. And sorry for the mess about, everybody. I'll be back in a minute, hopefully. Right, okay, so phone's been in the fridge. I've cooled it down. Worst possible angle ever. I'm just gonna basically try and rescue what I can until it no longer lasts. So bear with me. Let me just, cause I was trying to do it so it wasn't contained too much within the doings. So hopefully you can hear me again. And yeah, because it gets your phone it's happened a couple of times on the members stream this, so it does get a little bit thingy jiggy. I was just trying to get me stand, so rather than trapping it in, I could kind of do it at a bit of an angle, but I'm not sure that is going to work. Can't quite get me angle of the dangle right in order to get that balance on without doing it. Let me try completely backwards. Bear with me. Does that get me completely upside down? Can I do that? Yeah, no. Oh, coin pig. Been a while, hope you're well. Right, no, I'm just going to have to plug my phone back in, so bear with me. I'm just going to unplug it and then be back again in a second. And we'll just get it to last as long as we can. Hang on. Right, okay. So I'm now completely wireless, running on just battery, hanging on for dear life in terms of where the camera's perched on that thing. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me. That's I'm gonna have to live with this horrible bit of doof and dangler there on there. Can maybe do that to get the mat in. Sorry about the bloody arm. What's that there? Is that the stand? I think so. Right, I'm just gonna have to do the best I can, and thank you for everyone's patience. So let me know, can you hear me all right? Can you see us? And I'm sure seeing me is the last thing that you really want to do, but hey ho. Right, okay, dead quick. I've got £1,430 worth of £2 coins. I'm going to try and get through them as fast as I can. Just someone let me know in the chat, please, if you can hear me. Okay, I got these from my new old mate Sue at the post office. They were almost all paid in by a local business. They came into the post office and said, do you mind if we pay all these coins in? And my old mate Sue said, yeah, it's fine. I've got a mate who collects coins. So yeah, just get them paid in. Oh god, the bag's all stuck together. Oh sugar. It's just all gone peaked on. So great, thank you. Is that you, Scarl? Thank you. Anyhow. Hey. Right. Bags out of the way. So she said, yeah, I've got a mate who collects coins, he'll come and get them. And then what they actually did, the person said, I'll start looking for a few and put a few to one side. Said there's loads more in the bags, but there's a few to be going on with. And I was like, no, don't do that. I want to find them myself. But hey ho. And then somebody else, just as I went to collect them, between the half an hour she told me and the half an hour I got there, she said, someone else has just paid another 200 odd in. So basically, this is it. So but look at that. They're paid in like hundreds as well. Look at that's £100. It's £100 or £100, I think, in one bag. So there's some mega bags to go through. So of course I've left myself woefully short of space. I'll have to put some down here. So this is a mix of a business that was paying in 1,260, I think it was, and then someone paid another 200 odd, something like that. Anyway. Right, as I find them, I will. That must be that odd tenner with the commemoratives in, or the picture coins in. As I find them, I'm going to stick them on my mat. My mat is in mintage order, thanks to the wonderful Raftery who made this for me many moons ago now. And there's a commemorative straight away, which is great. Must be that back there, which had half opened with itself. So yes, I'm going to put them on the mat as I go, and time is going to be, I reckon I might have about 15 minutes before my camera packs in again. And of course I can see absolutely nothing. So hello old man Rob, hello Coin Fountain, hope you're well. Thanks for saying you can see it. Yeah, good, great. Good luck with the hunt. Thank you very much. 101 beefy, does that say? Beef? Is that? It's not Sir Beef, is it? Beefy? Is it the original Beefy, but you're now at 101 beefy? Cool. Right, okay. Away we go. First bag. So we've got this is going to be fun. How do I show you it close up? Kind of go underneath there, look. Right, we've got an Act of Union commemorating the union between Scotland and England. It will go on the bottom row here. 7,545,000 right on that bottom row there. The higher we go, the lower the mintage, and generally the more valuable the coin. There is the Charles Darwin. I was looking for rotations and errors, but we're just going to bang them on there because time is short. So 3,903,000 can get a little bit of extra value, a little bit more than the £2, but I would class that as a face value coin. Sometimes it depends. It's as much as people want to pay. You can get a bit more, maybe, but it's face value. This is definitely face value. The King and Country around the outside. The Army Centenary, 9,550,000. And there's a Magna Carta. So we've got our first one over face value. Only just mind. So this is a silver find on the on the mat. 2015 coin. You might get maybe £3 for it, but you know, you just don't know. This is one I did want to look under the microscope, actually, because you do get a few extra bit of blobs of metal on the Magna Carta there. But I say I'm just going to... Hey, if the phone lasts, great, because I'm not charging at the same time as in charging it up, so that might keep it a bit cooler. We will see. Right, Magna Carta, so that needs to go there, isn't it? Yeah, Foundation of Liberty. That's a silver fine, so that's pretty darn good. I'll just blast through anything that's technologies. I'll just get shot of them, the standard ones. And I guess off camera, or before I bag them all up, I will check them all for rotations and doodah. New to the channel. All right, hello, thank you. Please do subscribe. Thank you. Are you from across the pond? I did see somebody else just in the chat there about saying they were from America, so thank you if you are. Time maybe for a new setup camera wise, Bungle. Yeah, it is. It's an iPhone. So I am, it'll be a couple of years old shortly, so I will get a newer iPhone. I just think they just give up the ghost. But everything was so tickety boo. Anyhow, right. So this is the Marconi wireless across the Atlantic. Oh, so let's talk about going across the pond. Hopefully you'll be able to see there's the edge inscription on there. This is it's a bronze find, but it's still just face value at £2. Where are we? There we go, 4,558,000. We've done all right in the first bag. If this is the sign of things to come, it should be commemorative arama. I just hope this one just bust open as I was tipping them out. There is the Trinity Lighthouse. Silver find, can be a little bit more than face value, but I would just class it as just face value for me. Serving the Mariner around the outside, but 2 silver finds. Where will we fill? How far will we get to fill the mat? There's Shakespeare histories. Three Shakespeares are in circulation. This is the histories. This is the one with the highest mintage, 5,655,000, and just sneaks in to the bronze finds. You've got gold, silver, and bronze there. That's how it works. And then we've got the non-medal positions in the bottom. Right, I think we are away. Just south of Boston, fantastic. Do love America. Definitely somewhere I'd want to live for an extended period if I could. Oh, is the PO box still working? No, it isn't. That is got rid of that some time ago. I did have Auntie Audie, who's our friend from Regina in Canada. She's our pen pal. She and a much loved channel member. She made me these pouches for the members live streams, and yes, I'll put that over there because no, the PO box doesn't work anymore. Thank you very much for mentioning that. Nottingham, hello. All right, hello there, old man Rob. Village pond has dried up around this part of the world, has it? Yeah, it is. Honestly, I've picked the. Oh, hang on, should I just? Oh God, do I risk zooming in? Oh, I could be asking for trouble here. Touching the phone. Yes, I say I picked the warmest day of the year, so I can barely see because of how bright it is. Obviously, the phone's overheating because it's hot. It's come to 2 years old anyway, and the battery on iPhones I think are notoriously bad. But I use the iPhone and the charging so wrong because I use it for all my channel videos and uploads and things like that. So I don't charge it sensibly or how Apple would want you to do it. So yeah, the battery life is not amazing on it. So yes, everything is against me, but never mind, we're away now, right? This is the Lord Kitchener. Now, if I flip this over and it doesn't say £2 on the other side, we've got a coin worth a few £100s. Really unlikely because it's there's only been 2 or 3 ever turned up. Now, you'll know whether I'm sat on hundreds of pounds worth of coin here because I can't see that in the camera. I'll have to move it. No, I'm not. Just face value. It is just outside of the medal positions as well. It is in the non-medal positions, but we've got something for the bottom row. I'm certain that we will fill the bottom row with this amount of £2 coins. I am sure. So yes, so sorry for the slow start. Sorry if it just packs up again as we go along. But I'll just go as fast as we can. I was really hoping to check every coin as we went, have a real kind of chilled. Let's ask a few questions and whatever as we go. But now all about the speed. Right, we've got another commemorative coin there. We've got the DNA double helix. Was that upside down? Yes, it was. Sorry. Right, this will go. Where does it say deoxyribonucleic acid? It says it around the outside there. 4,299,000. Another bronze find. We have got another one of the Army Centenary. So I'll let you know if they're worth more than the face value that's on them. So this looks an interesting bag. Lots of commemoratives in this one. Oops, dropped that one. So that is the second Shakespeare coin of the hunt, and it's a different design to the first one. This is the skulls for tragedy, and this is where we want the edge inscription to say for king and country, because if it does, we've got a coin. This maybe is worth, I don't know, depending on condition, £20-30, something like that, and up over. I think the ones with the wrong edge inscription on more very, very rarely these days. I think they'll get more and more valuable as time goes on, but it isn't. It is just the standard Shakespeare tragedies, so we'll stick that on there because it says what a piece of work is a man. 4,655,000. Are these all commemoratives? I think we do have a bag of fun stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Right, there's another Army Centenary, the second highest minted, and there's the third highest minted. Oops, sorry. Commemorative £2 coin. That is St. Paul's, commemorating the end of VE days. It's 65 years, I think, the end of VE days. So that goes on the bottom of the non-medal positions. We've got another Act of Union. So I'll stack that there. Is this going to be commemorative? Is the whole bag going to be commemorative? It is. It's another DNA. Lovely DNA double helix, commemorating the finding the stream, I imagine, or the strand. Right, and there is the 3 Shakespeare coins now complete. We've got the hat trick. That is Shakespeare comedies. That is the middle for diddle, the old comedies. No, it's not. It's the lowest minted of the Shakespeares, 4,355,000. We've got Guy Fawkes there commemorating, what do you call it? well, commemorating Guy Fawkes and the gunpowder plot, that's it. Remember, the 5th of November, around the outside edge inscription, 5,140,500. And that will go there. First one, and we've got another histories as well, in much nicer condition, nice and shiny. That one, lots of luster on it. There we go. We'll stick that in there. So we're doing all right. Right, okay. Yes, the one and only Beefy. Nice one. It's been a long time. So, coin pie, I've done that one. We just don't want to miss anybody out. Not many people, not loads of chat, so I don't want to meet anybody. Where we're there, I can't see who that is. It's a channel member, but I just can't bloody read it. Anyhow, the 1 cent from America's going out of circulation from next year because it's costing more than mint. Too much money. All right, yeah, no, that's fair enough. I can't see who that is. Is it JD Whiskey? I don't think so. All right, so they're actually getting rid of the 1 cent, are they? Yep, Beefy GTI boy, nice one. Doesn't matter, Mungo. We can have a little break with a coffee while you get your stuff sorted. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're there now. I wonder if you're... Yeah, anyhow, where are you? I can't find my edge inscription error stroke mule. Can you have a mule? Can you have a mule edge? Yeah, they're wrong, I suppose. Yeah, mule being a mix, the wrong front and back of the coin. So technically, yeah, is the wrong edge inscription a mule because it used the wrong outer rim. Right, there's another Army Centenary. Get a lot around my neck of the woods in the northeast of England. I think a lot were released into circulation around here. There's another St Paul's Cathedral. They were just released everywhere in the world, St Paul's Cathedral. So these are interesting, because these bags are the ones. These didn't come from the business. I think it was a restaurant. I think so. Anyway, I might be wrong. These have just paid in, kind of in between when my new old mate Sue rang me to say she'd had the others. So these are bonus coins really, and we're doing wonderfully well. Right, there's another one of them skulls. So it's interesting. We've got more bronze finds than we have. Then we have the ones on the bottom row there. Even though the ones on the bottom row are higher minted, easier to find. So that is this is quite interesting. Right, Trinity Lighthouse. What I'll do is I'll get through them. It's going to take me hours. I will go back through all of the other coins. Certainly not in the live stream, but to see if any have got any errors or edge inscriptions that are incorrect or rotated, anything like that, anything kind of odd. I will do them all at the end, so that'll take me some time, but hey ho, we're just concentrating on the commemorative ones for the minute. So there's Trinity Lighthouse again, another silver find. Will we strike gold? Will we get something off that top row? To hit the top row, you've got to have a mintage of under 1 million to hit that. I've been subscribed for ages under different names, but I think I'm going to join your channel today. Fantastic. Thank you very much, old man Rob. And if you do, anybody else wants to become a channel member, please do feel free. Find that join button. I think depending on what device you're watching it on, you can find the join button next to the subscribe button. You'll find it in the description for the channel, and you should find it in the description of any one of our videos that are currently uploaded. So yeah, you're more than welcome. 99p a month, and I'm live streaming again tomorrow for channel members. So absolutely fantastic. There's Darren there saying he's been a member for 59 months. So Darren's one of the OGs. Is he the absolute OG, Darren? He can't be far off. Oh God, he must. You're not quite the absolute top of the list, Darren. You miss out by a few days maybe, but I am going to read that list of channel members if I get a chance. We'll concentrate on the coins first. Right, so another Army Centenary there, and then we've got another Shakespeare comedies as well. So we've got 2, 2 and 2, 3, 2 complete sets of 3 for the Shakespeare. What's this? Tip on cooling down foam: place in plastic bag and run under the cold tap. Cools it down fast enough. Fair enough. Fair dues. I put it in the fridge. That's what I did while I was messing about with the sound. Oh, sorry. Right. So Lady M's not here. She's out with a christening with Ellie. But that is Lady M's favourite £2 coin, Florence Nightingale. Now it'll be on the bottom row. This one got 150 years of nursing around the outside. It's got a mintage of 6,175,000. So it's in the non-medal positions. And it is just sadly just the face value of £2. Right, there's another army centenary. I told you we got loads of them, didn't I? Loads of them round here. Because as the country needs £2 coins or any kind of coinage, so if the banks or the post office need it around that area, they'll call it off from the cash centres, and then the Royal Mint will restock the cash centres, the regional cash centres, so you can end up with batches of the same coin in the same cash centre, and then therefore in the same region. And I'm certain it's a high minted coin anyway, the Army Centenary, but so many round here. I think that when the North East needed to, there's another one. When the North East needed £2, North East of England needed £2, the army was sent in. So certainly the most we got. Right, so I've got the big bags. Any more small bags before we go to the big boys? Just check all these must be all £100 bags. Right, I've got two little ones. What did I do with the I must have they say I had a bag with a tenner's worth in where they kept me to one side. There must be I must have found them. I must have hunted through them. So, nice one. Thank you very much, Old Man Rob Collects, for joining the channel. You're more than welcome. And I say we live stream on the first of every month for members at 7 p.m. Occasionally we can't do it for one reason or another, but almost certainly in the 60 months we've been doing it, we will have done 60 months worth of live streams. Come tomorrow, we've done it all on the first, almost every single month. So and we do a prize draw. So a member will always win a prize once a month. You can play along with us. You can pay a little bit extra, and we coin hunt on your behalf. Obviously, we just have a bit of fun and what have you, a bit of kind of catch up. It's good fun. The Bungle Brigade, as it's affectionately known as. Right, that is the abolition of the slave trade. Am I not a man and a brother? So that will go on the very bottom there then. So it's the third highest minted coin. I know you can't quite see the St. Paul's because of where I've got the camera at. But so first time we found that one, and you'd expect to have found it before now, given how high minted it is. So thank you. Nice one. How did Old Man Rob? How did you join? Where did you find the link? Where did you find that link? And just a shout out to anybody as well, if you want to buy us a coffee, there is a. So yeah, if you want to support the channel by becoming a channel member, 99p, and it's 99p a month, but no obligation to stay. You can just cancel after a month. You can come and join whenever you want. Come and go. Or if you want to buy us a coffee, then please do use that link that's pinned to the chat as well. That would be great if you wanted to do that. But don't feel obliged. Right, we're now into the big boys. So this is. So there's £100 in each bag, and there definitely is £100 as well, because I weighed them all. The first thing I did when I got back from soup, it was obviously such a mega. Oh, hang on. Oh no. Oh, okay. Right. The bags within bags. Right. Okay. I thought they were all kind of like a full lot into there. Oh well, that's good. That makes me feel a bit better, because the first thing I did when I got back was weigh everything, and. Obviously, that was a lot of money. It's a lot of money to get stung on. Been stung a couple of times at the post office. Nothing to do with Sue. It's one of them things. But yeah, the last twice been to the post office, the bags have been short. It was at £20 short the first time, £40 short the second time, and £40 short the third time. Luckily, we were onto it by then, so Sue was able to intercept the or raise that the bag was short. But yeah, post office. £2 bags, 3 weeks in a row, ordered in for me, were short. So yes, so this, even though this didn't come from the post office cash centre, because it was such a massive amount of money to have all in one go, 1,430 I think it was. The first thing I did when I got home was weigh the bag and worked out how many coins were in there. So Old Man Rob, I can't see what that last comment is. Oh, I think it might have been deleted. I don't know. I can't quite see it. Right, so we're on to the business. I went to see Sue at the post office. Do you mind if we pay all these £2 coins in? And my new old mate Sue said, I don't mind at all, because I've got a mate who will come and take them off my hands, and I did. I was there that day doing the biz. Now, hopefully, one thing that's occurred to me here is hopefully you haven't already gone through them all. and then put all the commemoratives in one bag, because we haven't had any commemoratives yet. Although we do have a fake. So yeah, we haven't had any commemoratives yet. So I do hope they haven't just been through and took all the pictures out, and we've had them all, and we've already peaked. Who knows? We'll see. Although Sue did say that she said to her there was more picture coins in there. Right, so I don't know whether you can tell, but that's a fake. That hologram doesn't look right there. Well, it's not a hologram at all, and kind of tell by the colour. If you spin it around the Queen's face in the wrong way, but that's because it's just minted incorrectly. If we have time, I will go through the fakes. I'll stick the microscope on, and we'll go through the. When I say I have time, if the camera lasts that long, I'll go and put the microscope on, and I'll show you close up why that's a fake. So yeah, £40 coin pig. So it was £20 the first time, one bag short, and then the second time it was £40 short, and the third time it was £40 short as well. They all came from Devon and Cornwall area. But 3 different post offices. So not sure what's all dated 2023 as well. So that was just don't know what's going on. I was asking Sue, she said someone might have been covering a loss, they maybe lost some money for whatever reason, so when they've sent the bags back, they've just took they've sent them short back to the cash centre, and then the post office doesn't check them. Maybe they just assume that the post person has weighed them and they are correct, and just take it at kind of at face value. And they've sat with the post office for nearly 2 years in their cash centre, because it was kind of the date. It was hard to tell the date, but I think it was kind of September, October-ish, 2023, and it's been short all that time, and they're just blooming unlucky that Sue ended up with them, or I ended up with them. Here we go. So I was watching on my TV, but the join chat, I had to do it on my phone. The join button was clearly visible. Nice one. I always find £2 coins, but it's usually just 1 or 2. Yeah, it's. I reckon as an absolute average, I wouldn't be surprised. These are all technologies, aren't they? Here's another big bag. On average, I reckon you find maybe 1 in every £500 bag. Maybe not quite. Maybe 0.75 over the time, maybe. Sometimes you have a little flurry where you might have 2 or 3, and then occasionally you might not have any. But or at least 1 in every 1,000, maybe, I would say, is what I come across. Of course, it doesn't always mean I will find them or see them or spot them, but I reckon I do. I reckon I do. That's dodgy. They should have weighed back. In my day, they would count the coins 1 by 1. Yeah, I think it really depends on the post office. It really does. I think some people do just accept, what's there. And of course, it might have been someone in the post office wanting to cover up a loss. Might have accidentally given somebody too much money. When I don't know, they're drawing out the bank, and someone's gone in with their bank card and said, right, can I have £100 out, say, at their bank account at the post office, and they've accidentally given them 120 in notes, maybe 2 notes being stuck together, and they've gone, oh, hang on, we're short here. At the end of the day, once they've totaled everything up, and they've stuck, right, okay, what we'll do, we'll take a £2 bag out of the £500 worth of £2 that we're getting sent back to the cash centre. We'll keep that to one side, send it back, the bag short, and that makes the tills balance, maybe. Who knows? Just unbelievable coincidence that it was 3 in a row, and definitely not Sue. I mean, the bags were sealed. No 2 ways about it. The bags have been with the post office for 18 months, 2 years. That's for sure. Of course, the first time I thought I just made a mistake, although I'm pretty good at weighing stuff and making doubly sure. Of course, if I pay it back in as well, depends how I pay it back in. Sometimes it's the bank, sometimes back into another post office. So if I do that, then I need to make sure I'm right as well. So I was pretty certain that it was short. And then, of course, the second week I checked it, it was definitely short. I actually filmed it as I opened it. And then the third week, Sue weighed it when the delivery came from the post office, and it was, hang on, it's short again. So yeah, I've got a feeling, that the people at the businesses paid in it had already took all the commemoratives out and put them into one bag for me, and all the rest of technologies. Have we found a commemorative coin since we've been into the big bags? I don't think we have. But it'll make it even sweeter, I guess, if we do find one. And I'll check them all anyway, because I'll check them if they've been rotated. If there's any errors on them, the double die error from 2010, that's worth a few quid. And I say I would have checked them all as we were going, if my camera was going to last how we thought. So yeah, I'll probably hit the ceiling if I find a commemorative here, because it's not looking likely. But you never know. Oh, where did I put my drink? Hang on, bear with me a moment. You'll get a little view of the geek shelf. Maybe. Oh no, you won't. Be chairs in the way. Hang on. Have a little. Need to wet the whistle. It's super duper hot. You know what, I'm going to quickly start reading out the channel members. So the most recent members, apart from Old Man Rob, of course. So, and I'm rubbish, sorry if I butcher anybody's name. How do you say that? Chris Adsheed? Chris Adsheed? Don't know. To absolutely butcher my English isn't my strong point. So Chris, thank you very much for being a channel member. I appreciate you. Louise Johnson, I think that's Louise. It's kind of spelled a bit different. Don't know. So Louise. So yeah, Chris has been a member 0.266 months. Louise 0.8 months. Susie, yes, she's just over 2 months. She's into month 3. Steve Dalton, nearly 4 months. Mark Watson has been nearly 7. Michael Beeston is nearly 8. Bernadette Cranny, nearly 10 months. Christopher Ty, nearly 12 months, nearly a full year for Christopher. Alan Carter, 12 months. John Williams, 14 months. Jack JD Whiskey, he is 14 months in. Wayne Saunders 16. Steve Ufton, he is nearly 18 months. Mick Riley's 18 months. Liz Murray, Andy's mum, is 20 months. Sea Turtle, 21 months. Herbidacious is 25 months. Gooner Collects Coins, got his own channel as well. He's 28 months getting on. Paul P, 30 months. Julie Isaac, 30 months. Power Play with Drogan. You must have been called something else for your Power Play. You'll have to let me know. Harry Ham, 30 months. Fred Laser, 30 months. I'll leave it there. I'm about halfway through. So massive. I'll have to make a little note where I was at, because I'll forget. So massive thank you to all channel members. Do find that join button if you want to become a channel member. You hopefully get a live stream tomorrow, providing me phone hasn't give up the ghost. So Freddie was the last one to give a shout out to. So there we go. So we've got some hardcore members, that's for sure. Right, next bag. Let's see what we got. I've been trying for what seems like forever to start a channel. The main problem is getting a business account. However, finally managed to sort this. So launching a channel very soon. Cool. Well, so now you're a channel member, you'll definitely be able to plug your channel in the members live stream, and I'm certain that our lovely channel members will join and check you out. So, like support people in the coin community, that's for sure. So yeah, good luck with that. We 6 years in, just over 6 years in. Let's have a look actually, because we were on holiday kind of last week, where we got back a week yesterday, and we went back to the same place we'd been the year before, and we signed the book. There was a book there. It was an actual book, not a guest book, an actual kind of novel. And we'd signed to say that we were there last year. And when I signed my name, when I put how many channel members I've got, just something I've done for a bit of fun since the channel started in 2019. And I had done the same last year, so I was 3 subscribers, or I should say we were 3 subscribers away from gaining 1,000 subscribers in that exact year, because we went back to the same place, but we went a week earlier. So that was pretty cool. So yes, it's YouTube it's difficult. Don't get disheartened, that's for sure. It's a fierce market, but yes, you've got to start. Oh, it's the 30th tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean Tuesday. So you'll get it. You'll get a live. It's the first of the month. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean Tuesday. Live stream on Tuesday. The first. It's always the first. Okay, so we've hit the cool point. The phone cools. I'll give it 5 minutes in the fridge, and then we should hopefully be able to finish off the coin hunt a bit in kind of not long. Anyhow, so bear with me. I'll get it in the fridge. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes ish. I know you can't hear me, but yeah, while my phone's cooling down, I thought, well, I might as well start checking the coins that are in the pot for rotations and things like that. So anyway, I haven't found any yet. I won't be able to talk and I have to count at the same time. So I take a big handful and then count 10 out and put them between my fingers and spin them, looking for rotations. Particularly, I look at the 2015s because we know they've definitely got a rotation. 1999 is interesting as well. 1999 dated coin is, I'm trying to count at the same time I can't. Is also one to look for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because it's, I found one 1999 technology that podcast, 1999 technology was, I found one of them rotated once. It was almost completely all the way around, and I got £81 for that on eBay. That was quite good. You'll also be able to hear the washing machine because I thought, well, I'll put the clothes on spin while I'm waiting. I might shut the door over, although I'll bake even more. There we go. You'll probably still be able to hear it, but hey ho. Do you know what? I'm not going to be able to count these, but I can spin them while I can talk as long as I'm not counting. So yeah, 2015, the technology is the standard definitive technologies I look for rotations on. Found them on 2014s as well and 2008. I suppose technically any coin could be rotated. You spin it around and it's facing the other way. So yeah, found them. Oh shit! Just dropped one. 2010. So have a look at them to see whether you've got a double stamped coin. Well, it looks double stamped. It's not actually double stamped. It was when the die was made that cast it. It looks as though that the coin ends up the edging. The writing is that goes around the inside edge, not the outside edge. The inside bit looks like it's been double stamped. So does the IRB. So pay particular attention to 2010s. And I guess I look at any coin to see there's an extra blob of metal on it. If it's been flipped around, something like that. Anything that just stands out. You can have a fried egg error, so the silver inner pill kind of pushes into the brass. So that's worth it. They could be worth a few quid. I've never found one myself. I bought one, but I've never found one in a coin hunt. You never know. Today might be the day. That's why I don't mind, even though I haven't found any commemoratives in this big batch from this business. I don't mind because it's absolutely worth checking and giving it a spin. That's for sure. Someone did ask earlier on about why was there no date on the new King Charles 50p. So the first King Charles 50p that was released into circulation was to commemorate the passing of Queen Elizabeth, and it has like a kind of the design on there. It was taken off the crown, I think, when the crown was around. Don't mean the TV show. So it looks as though there's no date on, so it's not on the King Charles side. It's on the other side, and it is at the bottom of the coin. Obviously, depends which way around. But if you start with the King Charles side and have King Charles facing the right way, then spin it 180 degrees. You'll find the date at the bottom. So I assume that must have been what the coin that person was referring to. It's a bit of a misconception that there's no date on. It's just a little bit hard to find. So was there any other questions that I needed to think about? Or someone had asked in the chat. I can't quite remember. Has anyone bought us a coffee yet? If you have, let me know in the chat, because it doesn't flash up on here if you do. Were you the first person to use that link? Do let me know so I can thank you whilst we're live. That'd be appreciated. I've named the members, of course, the channel members, or the ones that have been around, or the most recently joined. That list is about halfway through, I think. Thanks, Ella, for telling me about the fact that it's not the 1st tomorrow, it's the 30th of June. So thanks for that. Ella's definitely a legend of the channel. that's for sure. Supported us in many ways. Although a favourite channel presenter is Lady M, so she's not always right. No, she's not perfect. She does make the odd mistake, but listen, she's only human. She's only human. So still nothing. I reckon my phone should be about right. Well, there was method in the madness in putting the washing machine on, putting the clothes on spin. One, it got it out of the way, so I can get the clothes on the line as soon as I've finished the live stream and tidied up. But also, it's a 10-minute spin. And okay, I think it takes longer than 10 minutes. But I thought, well, once that's finished, I'll then know my 10 minutes are up and I can go and get my phone out of the fridge. So method in the madness. I do like getting efficiency out of things, you know. So anyhow, bacon in here. This is so hot. I don't want to break the magic, but the Magic Studio is a conservatory, so it's surrounded by glass, and yeah, the sun is. We don't have a south-facing garden, so the sun is in the garden early doors. It will disappear as the day, as we get towards dinner time. It will go around the front where we don't want it, but never mind. I'll be grateful of it today because the sun is beating down. Got the blinds shut. Have as much light as possible. Try and keep as much light and heat out as possible, but it is Scotch you. Right, I'm going to go and check the phone, and hopefully I'll be able to pretty soon be back on and finish this coin hunt off. Right, okay, I'm back. Thanks for everybody's patience. Oh, I'm also back and also upside down. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh no, maybe I wasn't. Was I? Don't know. Anyhow, might have been. There we go. Still precariously placed on there. Right, big, massive shout out to Old Man Rob. He's also bunged us a £5 on the Buy Me a Coffee link. So thank you very much, Rob. Really do appreciate that. Right, okay, on we go. Let's see how far we can get before the camera gives up again. I'm pretty certain I'll get to the end this time, and who knows, will I actually find a commemorative coin in this set? I don't know. Tell me what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start stacking them because they all are technologies. I'm going to stack them in rows of 10, and that'll make it easier for me to check them, the rotations and things. So I don't know whether anybody stayed when I just turned the camera off when I put this in the fridge, but I was talking a little bit over it, so I don't know if anybody stayed. I was just explaining. I was checking a few coins off camera and explaining what I was looking for as well in terms of errors or oddities. I didn't find anything, but I live in hope that I will find some. So let's see how we go. So Old Man Rob's asking if Coin Pig's still going, and if he is, he's going to subscribe. I haven't checked for a while with Coin Pig, but I know last time I did check, it was a long time since he'd uploaded. So I don't know. Has anybody been here since the start of this live stream? Has anybody been here since the painful start? Although it was alright, I suppose, for the first 10-15 minutes before we started hitting technical problems. Has anyone just literally just had me on the whole time? Do let me know in the comments if you don't mind. Craig collects, hello there. Chat, alright, yes. Australia, fantastic, amazing. So Darren, is this you saying, Darren said he'd been here from the beginning, or was that you saying that Coin Pig was still going? I could believe you've been there from the beginning, Darren. Such a stalwart, channel stalwart. So what time is it in your part of Australia, Craig? Do love I am so jealous of the Australian coins, the coloured $2. Wow, absolutely love them. I've been lucky enough to get a few. I know my good mate RJ Coins as well on his channel. He loves the Australian stuff. I was lucky enough to tech guy who gives me technical expertise on the channel. His girlfriend went to Australia recently, and she brought me back some coins. She was able to find one coloured coin, which was lovely, and then she did give me an array of other coins as well, some shiny ones to add to my Australia collection. Wish we did colours into circulation. So it looks like Darren's been since the beginning. Old Man Rob, Scarlett has, yeah, fantastic. Anybody else? 8:30. All right. Have you had your supper? Have you had your tea, as we would call it? You having a snack? At this time, is it bedtime? Are you someone who will go to bed by now? So Coin Patrol, you've been on the big screen since the start of the stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. 9 hours ahead, fair enough. Right, this is very much feeling like this is going to be technologies all the way. How many big bags have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, Still 4 big bags to go, including this one. Let's see. Probably thought she was doing me a favour, pulling all the picture ones out. But she wasn't. Definitely wasn't. Nice one. Is that you, Ella? Still soldiering on, thank you. I know, I suppose it's painful without Lady M. Had dinner, no. Got a few hours left in the day, still editing my vids for this week. Fair enough. Fair dues. That is one thing that I kind of almost give up on a long time ago, editing the videos. It's one of the reasons why I rabbit on so much in our 50p hunts for Lady M. And 2 we do a week, and then that weekly £2 hunt on a Sunday. I rabbit on and talk all the way through. I try, you know, just so there's no silence, because I do Lady M's head in. She's definitely someone who is quite happy in her own company, in her own space, just being quiet. And I absolutely do her bouncing. But I do talk all the way through, and it just means I don't edit the videos as well, because, oh, what a pain video editing is. I mean, having a channel in itself is like having a full-time job. Just getting the coins and, you know, filming the videos is the easy bit, but getting hold of the coins, putting them back, trying to make sure you've got enough money to rotate, you know, what funds you've got around. Takes the time. Editing was horrendous. Thumbnails. Make sure you've got everything right on the YouTubey bit. It is hardcore, so at least I can miss that out. It's painful without Lady M, but the breaks are helping me go. Very good. And does anybody know how many people are watching? There must be. I'd be amazed if there's many. I wonder who's the... does it tell you? I can't see how many people are watching right now. Right, at the end, I can have a change screens, but even if I could change screens, it's so bright in here. I just can't see. I wonder who's the furthest away. I wonder who's the closest. I wonder who's the closest to Middlesbrough in the northeast of England. Who's the closest watching, or who will watch this live stream at some point? Who's the furthest away in terms of miles? That'd be interesting. Why don't you do that? Why don't you go into Google, put where you are, put Middlesbrough in as the destination, and see. Tell me how many miles away you are from Middlesbrough, the mighty Middlesbrough. So that's at Scarlet 27. It says 27. Oh, what was the question again? Oh, 27 watching. All right. Oh, fair enough. And hopefully, like Ella, I forgot to ask that. There's another fake. Just tell straight away that's fake. It's a good fake, but it's definitely fake, that one. Oh, I've got scale. I'm going to leave that there. I've got scales as well. I even got some scale. I brought them. Thought we can even get rid of that pile. I thought we could even weigh the fakes to see, you know, if they were underweight or not. But hey, the camera's not going to last that long. Hello, Bernadette. Thank you very much for being here, Bernie. Always appreciate the support that you will give us, without a doubt. It's probably that you're at the end, and it looks as though we've only got definitive coins left. But yeah, I've had a few technical issues. The first kind of 10 or 15 minutes were all right if you want to go back and watch it once this live stream uploads. But it has been a little bit painful in between because of technical difficulties. Basically, the Magic Studios is flying. So I hope you're well, Bernie. I'll give a few shout outs to the to channel members as well, because I was explaining that I got myself down there. It's either next week, I think. Next week I get myself in a right mess trying to name channel members, and of course missing people out. I felt really bad. And I think you were one of the people I missed out. Actually, you were the one. You and Smithy and RJ Coins, I think, were the afterwards when I finished. When Lady Emma finished, like, how on earth did I miss them three? You know. But if there's any consolation, you weren't the only ones. But anyway, you'll find out next week that I just got myself into a pickle. And yeah. Anyhow, but what's new? What's new that happens very, very often. I'm glad you're well. Right, so Old Man Rob is 124 miles away. And is anybody closer or further away than that? So we put into Google, put Middlesbrough into Google. How far away are you? Who's the closest? 172 miles from you as the crow flies. Right, this is the last bag. This is the last bag. I guess Paul could get the exact measurement of my house. You still have my address stashed. You sent anything to my house? Definitely the PO box. I don't know. Who knows? Bungle Towers. Yeah, these have all just been definitives, haven't they? Never mind. So certainly peaked too early. That was for sure. All these wonderful commemoratives on the mats were all as a result of what came out the first lot. So Craig is 10,161 miles away. That's got to be a contender. That's got to be the furthest away for anybody watching, surely. Craig wins the bungle points for being the furthest away, I would think. Who's that? Oh, Ian. Hello, Ian. 292 miles away. Yeah, that far. Probably not far enough, mate, to be honest. 189. Who's that? JD Whiskey. 366. Wow. You get some views in your neck of the woods, Bernie, that's for sure. Lovely, lovely views. Didn't imagine that far away. Right, final bag. That's the last bag. Look, it's going to be anything commemorative whatsoever. Don't forget, I'm going to do that. I have got my microscopes. I'll do a close up of the fake. Tony's 194 miles away. I'm waiting for someone to say they're at the front door. Yeah, I've turned up at the front door. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just kidding. Right. Okay. Right. So I'm going to have a zoom out. We'll review what we got. Sorry about the horrible view. But needs must before the camera packs in. Right. So there we go. The rarest find was this Magna Carta. So a mintage of 1,495,000. And the highest minted was this one. The St. Paul's at 10,191,000. Have we got anything over face value? I don't think so. No, no. Even the Magna Carta, which might squeak £3, wouldn't in that condition. It's not in great condition. I probably won't even keep that one. Put that one back into circulation for somebody else to find. So that's the review of where we are regards the plumage. That's everything on the mat, and I'll flick to the microscope and I'll show you the fake and see whether you can tell. Where are we here? Craig wins. Ella's 145. Coin Pigs is 27,000 kilometers away in Papua New Guinea. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this close up. Hopefully you might even be able to hear me twice here. Hang on. There we go. Hopefully you can still hear me there. Right. So this is a standard £2 coin that's got the IRB at the if you're looking at the Queen's portrait there, right at the bottom on her neck is where the artist's initial is on there. This coin, IRB for Ian Rank Broadley, and you can see it's there. It's a little bit, it's not pristinely crisp because it is a circulating coin, but it is a real coin all the same. And if you kind of go around the outside edges, you can see, it says Elizabeth and what have you. That's why I was hoping to find a double die obverse there where the if I'd have gone to each coin one by one, you see where some of the lettering is doubled. It looks like it's doubled, but anyhow, so that's a real one. And then let me show you the one of the fakes, because I think it's the artist's initial is usually the absolute giveaway. So this one is a really good fake because the IRB looks pretty good. It actually looks in better nick than the new one. So it is hard to tell on that one. But the IRB is very good. Let's have a look at the lettering again. The lettering looks absolutely blob on. You can sometimes get the Queen's portrait can give it away as well, but again we'll find that this is in really good condition. There's the face and the lips, as it were. The eye's a little bit, maybe it's a little bit ropey, but anyhow. So this is a really good fake, but the giveaway on this one is the hologram in the middle. So if you can, got a fly buzzing, might even be a bee. So if you look at the hologram there, so it isn't a hologram, that is it's just a printed coin. It's just printed on it there. There's nothing holographic at all. So unless I can compare it to a real one, see whether you can see the difference of a real one. So can you see there? You can't see the actual design. You can just see the lines across. That's because it is slightly holographic. You have to kind of tilt the coin in order to see the full design in real life. Whereas on this one, put the fake one back in, you can just see the full design and the lines all together. So you shouldn't technically be able to see the lines and the design together, because you've got to just kind of angle the coin a little bit. I'll show you the real one again. You see? Just got the lines on, and of course it's right under the microscope, so I can't tilt it either. So that's the giveaway for that one, I say. But it's a really good fake. It's rotated as well. So if hang on. So if the Queen, hang on, I'm doing it backwards here. So I'll show you the date. So if can you see the 2015? So that's at the very bottom. The Queen should also be at the bottom. And she isn't. She's at a slight angle. That's another thing that gives it away as well. Edge inscription can be another giveaway, but that's in pretty good nick. I can't show you on the microscope because of the way that it is. It's a little bit faded on the edge. But no, definitely a fake. And let's have a look at that other one that I think's fake. Oh, weight as well. Remind me to wait. Yeah, this is. This is fake as well. Again, it's a really good fake. This one. I can just tell by the feel of it more than anything else, but the IRB is pretty good. The Queen's portrait is pretty good. The eye and the nose is hard to fake, but that's all right. So is the lettering. Let's have a look at the hologram. Even the hologram looks good. Oh, now I'm doubting myself. I know it's fake. I know it is fake. No, it's not. Is it? Is it? Oh, it is. It is. This is. It's not. Is it? Is it fake? Maybe it isn't. I'll wait. I'll try wait. Let's just flick back to the other one. Where are we? Camera's still on. Right. Let me show you again. Oh, maybe not, Maybe it has just discoloured. Just feels a bit funny. It's a little bit funny. Rotation's good. Oh, do you know what? No, it's not fake. No. The hidden Mickey on there is pretty good as well. Yeah. No, right, okay. No, I was wrong on that one. That is definitely real. Let me see if I can just find a bit of space. Put the scheme. I probably won't be able to see the scales or the readout on the scales. Goes it there? Oops. Ooh, bang on 12 grams, that one. So, no, I was wrong on that one. Let's put the fake on. So the fake is ever so slightly heavier, 12.14 that says. So ever so slightly heavier. So our coins wouldn't necessarily be heavier, or they shouldn't be heavier, because they should be at least, they should always be 12 grams. So that you might not be able to see, but exactly 12. A little bit less than 12. So they should be exactly 12, or a little bit less as they get worn. They're exactly 12. Exactly 12. Whereas that fake one is 12.14 grams. So whether you can see it or not. So definitely a fake. That's been the highlight of the highlight of the hunt, probably. Love these scales. Andy Coin Cupboard told me about these. They're only about £7 on Amazon. So big thanks to Andy at Coin Cupboard. Right, okie dokie. Yeah, I reckon it is real, that other one as well. Right, that's okay. That's me all done then. So big thanks for joining. Thank you very much if you obviously for persevering through all the technical issues. That was a bit of a nightmare, but we kind of got there in the end. And I say a bit of a damp squib. That fly's not impressed. Is it a bee? I'll have to see if I can rescue the bee. Bit of a damp squib in the end with all them other ones were all definitive coins, but I have got an hour or so ahead of me checking them all for rotations and errors and fakes and oddities and all that type of thing. So we'll see how we go. Right, thank you very much for all the support. Oh, hang on, I need to read out the rest of the channel members. Just say thanks to everyone for the support. I really appreciate anyone who watches the videos, is supporting us, anyone who puts a like on it, anyone who leaves a comment, anyone who subscribes, certainly anybody who becomes a channel member or buys us a coffee is really going that extra mile. So I really appreciate that. So let's go through the last of the the top end of the members list. So I said 30 months for Fred Laser, and then we've got Patrick Woods at 32 months, Janice Kane at 37, to coin the phrase, he's got a coin channel, 37 months, Alan Jenkins 41 months, Auntie Audie 42, Andrew Hitchin 44, Ella that we've seen in the chat today, 50 months. She's had to endure with me, so she's here for Lady M. Northeast Coins 55 months, Charlotte Wills 56, Pocket Poet 56, Pocket Poet, that's a YouTube channel as well. Black Cat Coins 58 months, Susan Hope 58 months, Roger Keys. Wow, we're really getting we are now in the absolute top. These are the people that joined within days of the channel members going, the channel memberships going live. So Susan is 58 days, 58.966 months, sorry, and Roger is 59.0333. So Roger Keys in
Hang on, I've just done all that with no sound, haven't I? Oh, what an absolute wazzock. Oh my God. What? Oh, I am an absolute tit. Oh God, I can't remember what I was up to either. Oh well, never mind. I'd already messed up I should have got anywhere near trying to name members off the top of my head of the videos to upload this week. That's for sure. But yeah, I've just made an absolute mess. Oh God, I'm gonna have to do it again, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go from Fred Laser all the way back to God. I was so pleased with myself there. I was going into some detail. I was like, oh my God, what an absolute total utter wally. But never mind. I'm gonna have to do it. I can't not. And then I'm gonna go on my phone now. I mean, my phone might be probably good enough for the scrapyard because it's completely goosed. Anyhow, so I'll start again. So Fred Lazy was the last person that I mentioned at 29.9667 days. So I've got to carry on up. So Patrick Woods, 32. Sorry, not days, months. This is months. This is how long you've been a total amount of time as a channel. What a Norbert. Total Norbert Styles. Never mind. Right. So Patrick Woods, 32 months. Janice Kane, 37 months. To coin the phrase, 37 months. To coin the phrase has a YouTube channel. Go and check him out. Alan Jenkins, 41 months. Auntie Audie, 42 months. Andrew Hitchin, 44 months. Ella. So Ella, Coin Collect Ella. So we've seen her in the chat today. She's been enduring me. Although it's been, Lady M, she balances it out, but she's been enduring me for 50 months. Northeast Coins has a YouTube channel. So Dave has been a member for 55 months. Pocket Poet has a YouTube channel, 58 months. Coin Patrol, of course, who we mentioned, 58 months. Black Cat Coins, 58 months. Susan Hope, 58 months. Roger Keys and Ian Ritchie, they're tied on exactly the amount of. I even went to some specifics in the last time I read this, so I'll only do a few specifics. So Ian Ritchie and Roger Keys have been channel members for the exact same time. They must have joined on the exact day. They've both got 59.0333 dates in. So they have been here since the very, very beginning. It must have been the very first month, because 59 months is the maximum anybody can have. And I say it's split up into days. So Ian Ritchie and Roger, 59.0333. Next up, we've got Tony and Darren. So Tony Milnes and Darren Cheshire have got 59.1 months in. Rich H. Hunt, 59.1667. Rich has got a YouTube channel. Check him out. Keith Elric, do you still have a YouTube channel, Keith? He's still Elric Collects. So Keith Elric, 59.4333. Coins to collect, 59.6333. So Trev's our mate. He hasn't loaded a coin channel on his coin channel for a long time, but he's still around. Is Keith. Then we've got Keith. Is Trev, and then we've got Keith Cameron and Andy Green that are linked exactly together. It must have been the same day. 59.7 months. Smithy, 59.7667. So it must have been. It's got to be days. It's got to be a fraction just before Andy Green and Keith Cameron. David Lister, 59.8. And then Scarlett Smith just misses out. So Scarlett Smith is the 6th longest serving member of the channel, and this is by an absolute fraction. And the top 5 are all on exactly the same amount as well. So the top 5 must have joined on exactly the same day. So Scarlett misses out by a fraction. She was 59.8333 months, and the top 5 are 59.8667. So it must have been, she's missed out by an absolute whisker. And of course, we've seen Scarlett and David Lister in the chat as well. So the top 5 in no particular order with 59.86667 months are Makamula. He has a coin channel, check him out. RJ Coins has a coin channel, check him out. Susan William James, Lindsay Nairn, and Raftree. So they're the 5 members joined at the top who've been there. And the total time as a member is the exact amount of time. So there we go. That's everyone. So we've got 54 members now. Obviously with the old man just joining as well. So the 54th member. So big thanks to each and every one of you for the support that you give us. And I say support the channel in so many ways, just by being subscribed, just by liking the video, leaving a comment. As much interaction as you can is It helps us, so that's really appreciated. You know, so hey ho, there we go. Right, hopefully you could you've got that then anyhow. So good practice here, lip reading, yeah, very good. Roger Keys. What was Roger Keys? Yeah, what I don't know. What have I missed him in there? Anyhow, I better go while I can. I better just get the heck out of here while you know, before I completely mess it up. So thank you everybody. Really appreciate for joining me. Do watch some of our other videos if it's your first time here with some hunt for 50p's and £2 coins, rare ones that you can find in your change. So thanks for just knock the stack over. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.